Hello. Today's webcam show is dedicated to the memory of former UNCC Chancellor Dean Colvard, who passed away recently at the age of 93. Dean Colvard was UNCC's first chancellor, a good friend of Bonnie Cohn's, and the current Psychology, Communication Studies, and Criminal Justice Building is named after him. So, in honor of the memory of Dean Colvard, we're going to have a moment of silence at the beginning of my webcam show today. Okay, so, on to a lighter note, I will begin today's webcam show, as is my legal obligation, with a Pepsi fact. Did you know, this is actually more of a Pepsi urban legend, did you know that in the mid-1950s, the state of North Carolina boycotted Pepsi products because there was a rumor that a black man drowned in one of Pepsi's syrup tanks? So our state boycotted Pepsi. What? I would never boycott Pepsi, though. Or Mountain Dew, which is one of PepsiCo's other products. PepsiCo, it being PepsiCo because they merged with Frito-Lay, and so they're no longer just Pepsi, they're PepsiCo. You need to know this, because I have to tell you about it. So I should probably talk about myself on today's webcam show. As if I talk about, Kirsten Dunst and seem completely out of character. I guess I wouldn't be that out of character. So yesterday I hung out with Blair, an old friend of mine. We went to this Mexican restaurant. It was just like Cadobas. Chipotle is what it was called. And we just talked for a while. We talked about like soccer and the guy she likes, which means she's not a lesbian. And Amanda, she didn't know the story about like the whole details of Amanda and I breaking up. So I told her about that. And then that was that. And then I came back here and I made this shirt, which is I'm actually quite proud of, because it turned out really well. And usually when I make t-shirts, they turn out poorly, like Amanda's Purple Niner Nation shirt. But this one turned out really well. Hold on. It doesn't really come across well on the webcam show, but this section 104 is green, and it's all it's made to look like it's typewriter font, and it's all kind of like smudged a little or whatever. It looks good. It really does. I'm really proud of myself, because usually when I make crafty stuff, I mess it up, because I'm not any good at being crafty. But I really think this turned out well. So if anyone wants one, I'll make you one, but it'll probably turn out poorly. So I used up all my good luck to make this one. So that was one of the things I did when I came back. And then eventually I went to Bobcats Arena to go to the draft day. And, oh, hey Lex. I just got some mail. Mail time! Oh. It's credit card information. I don't need it. So I went to Bobcats Arena I really feel like I should be making more Blue's Clues references now. I went to Bobcats Arena because the little children were screaming that there was a clue there. And also it was draft day, and so I went to see who we were going to draft. We ended up drafting Brandon Wright, who plays for Chapel Hill, and I was, not really that happy about that. But then we traded him for a player I like that used to play for Golden State, Jason Richardson. So that was good, because we used the guy from Chapel Hill and made him think he was going to play for our team. And then we were like, nope. And we drafted some other dude from Boston College, but who cares? Steven eventually joined me. I guess he had nothing to do that night, and so actually I know he had nothing to do that night, and so he called me, and he was like, hey, where are you? And so he came over and hung out with me at draft day, like at the arena, although I knew he could not have given a crap about the draft. And then we went back to my house, and we watched movies, and we talked. We ended up having one of those, 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to vent all of my frustrations because I'm too nice to do it normally. One of those conversations where you talk about how, all of your deep life philosophies and junk. It was good. I hadn't had one of those with Steven in a while. And so, it was good to have one of those. And then I went to bed because it was seriously 4 o'clock in the morning. And then today, I got up later than normal because I went to bed at 4. And I've been spending most of my day on Charlotte.com and the UNCC job site, just looking at jobs, calling people, stuff like that. Nothing no huge breakthroughs, but there's a few things I'm looking at. One of them is actually at UNCC, which I wasn't sure if, part of me was kind of trying to avoid that because, they don't usually pay as well. You can't really get the hours aren't usually as good. But the job is the traffic police radio dispatcher. So that swings it in its favor because I want to be a radio dispatcher. And it actually pays pretty well, and the hours aren't you know, like they're not too restricted. But I'm actually going to go up there today to talk to the lady and see if she's there, which she may not be, and see if there's any, if it's feasible for me to have that job. Because it says on the website that you don't really need that much experience, but like, you know, what do they mean by not that much experience? I don't really know anything about, like, you know, radios. Because I don't even listen to the radio. See, this is me pretending like I have a fundamental misunderstanding of what they mean by radio. I'm also going to go up to UNCC because I want to go to Atkins. First off, because I have to return some library books, but also because I need some quiet time with God. It's really hard to find quiet time, period, at my house because, I mean, there's everyone in the world here, and so I haven't had quiet time with God in, you know, who knows how long. So I'm going to go to there. I'm going to bring my Bible with me and just kind of, you know, chill with God, see what He's saying to me. You know, what does He want me to do? I don't know. It's really hard to find quiet time in my house, which is, I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's just, you know, because usually the reason I can't find quiet time is Angela wants to play basketball, or, you know, Baby Michaela wants to play Ring Around the Rosie, and she just does not understand yet the All Fall Down at all, and so, but it's hard to find it here at my house, as evidenced by the fact that Stephanie just walked into the room and is in the bathroom now. So I'm using my quiet time to do a webcam, which is not a good idea. Okay, so we're moving on to Zach Bros Stupid Crap. Okay. I had to turn off Ashley Tisdale, which I never like to do. I'm going to try to do a better job incorporating Pepsi's slogan into today's song, because last time I just kind of half-heartedly threw it in there, and I really am dedicated to the Pepsi Corporation. There we go. More happy bone chicka chicka. That's still terrible. More happy. Okay. Today's purchase is Angels in the Outfield. Angels in the Outfield is a Disney movie. You've probably at least heard of it. You've probably actually seen it, but you don't remember it. Let me remind you, it's not that good. It's okay. I bought it because it was $1.99 at the Goodwill. And I'm a big fan of the baseball team, which is the movie is based on. Then the California Angels, now the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, which is a mouthful. Disney actually owns like a fourth of the team, which is pretty cool. But so I bought the movie, and it's okay. It has Christopher Lloyd in it, which is nice. But it's not the kind of movie like you see it the first time, and then it's not the kind of movie that you ever watch again. Like, you don't go to your DVD and VHS shelf and be like, oh man, I haven't seen Angels in the Outfield in forever. Actually, you do think that, but instead of thinking next, I should watch it, you think, great decision, Zach. So, it's an okay movie, and it's not like it was a bad purchase, but I'm never going to watch it again. Okay, so this song, by the way, that we're ending on is Do You Know, the Ping Pong song, off Enrique Iglesias' new CD, Insomniac. Okay, I'm not going to dance to Enrique Iglesias' song about ping pongs. Balls. This webcam show is over. More happy.